India is dealing with the fury of rains, especially parts of northern India. At least 28 people have died. The mountainous state of Himachal Pradesh is experiencing flash floods and landslides. Several parts have seen a month's worth of rainfall in a single day. The state has been put on red alert. And India's capital, New Delhi, has not seen rain like this in decades. Schools are shut in the national capital region. People have been advised to stay indoors in Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. And more rains are expected in the coming week. Here's a report.
The rivers of northern India are full to the brim. They are sweeping away everything in their path. Cars, trucks, bridges, buildings. Nothing can withstand the fury of the rivers. Torrential rains over the last few days have led to flash floods in northern India. Himachal Pradesh, in particular, has been severely impacted. It has seen 13 flash floods, 14 landslides, 700 road closures, hundreds of people stranded. And the cutting of electricity and mobile services in several parts of the state. But it isn't just the mountains that are inundated. Most of northern India is reeling from the heavy rain. These are the fields of Punjab, India's breadbasket. The flooding is likely to lead to food supply problems in the near future. Cities are waterlogged. Schools and offices have been shut in the capital, Chandigarh. It's apparently one of India's smart cities. Not smart enough to deal with the heavy downpour, it seems. Then there's India's capital, New Delhi, the country's seat of power. Home to embassies and diplomatic missions from around the world. The venue of the upcoming G20 summit. This was its condition yesterday. The rain brought it to its knees. Now, of course, it wasn't an ordinary deluge. It broke a 41-year-old record for the highest rainfall in a 24-hour period. But does that excuse the poor management? Thousands were inconvenienced, and they expect better.
We're having many problems due to the rain. Several areas are waterlogged, and our cab also got stuck on the way. The government should pay attention to this issue because the monsoon season has arrived.
We just came out to have lunch over here, but look at the state of the water logging. I don't know what government is doing about this. And it's not a matter of only 1 year. This happens every year.
We are facing many challenges as the water is sometimes up to chest or waist level, and even if it rains a little, the area gets waterlogged.
The third person was from Gurugram or Gurgaon. It's a part of India's national capital region. It's also home to numerous multinationals. And he said he faced chest-high water, that the area gets waterlogged with just a bit of rain. How is that acceptable in India's capital region? Delhi and the surroundings have already seen more than twice the average amount of rainfall this monsoon, 112% more than the annual average, in fact, and that won't stop soon. In fact, moderate to heavy rains are expected all week. So will the people be forced to deal with absurd waterlogging every other day? There needs to be better planning. In the historically vulnerable hills and of course in the capital. Because if the seat of power gets crippled with every shower, how can India expect to be taken seriously when the world visits?